Government is to give COVID-19 relief to persons affected by the ongoing partial lockdown due to COVID-19. Among the beneficiaries are border riders, taxi drivers and saloon operators, among others. This has led the National Union of Disabled Persons of Uganda to appeal to government to think about persons living with disabilities.
Persons with disability should be considered as well, since their mobility has been totally affected during the lockdown and are unable to continue sustaining their livelihood.
The chairperson Nudipu Mpindi Bumali appeals to government to allow persons with disabilities to use borders for easy access to their medication destinations.
Since they majorly depend on drugs for survival, and it is necessary that they properly feed and well taken care of to supplement their drugs, especially during this lockdown.
The Executive Director Nudipu, Esther Chozira, says there are over 1 million Ugandans living with disabilities and advised those registering to consider them first.
Our appeal to the town clerks is to request them to be sensitive and inclusive enough to indicate the disability when someone discloses it.
The National Woman MP representing persons with disabilities appeals to government to ensure there is a sign language interpreter during national addresses.
So I want to appeal to Media Center that all this information you're giving, you're leaving out so many people with disabilities because you do not have an interpreter. And we want to say as members of parliament that it is not the duty of Nudipu, which is a non-government organization, or Association of the Deaf, to pay an interpreter to interpret for Ugandans who are deaf.
Under this COVID-19 relief campaign program, government is to give each household at least 100,000 shillings. Sebira Andrew compiled this report.